For sale, 1978 Oldsmobile Toronado Coupe, distinctive style with muscle to match. If you're in the market for a bold and unique slice of late 70s American engineering, look no further than this 1978 Oldsmobile Toronado Coupe. Offered for sale in Bowerston, Ohio. This black-on-red two-door beauty is a head-turning example of one of Oldsmobile's most iconic personal luxury cars. With only 77,200 miles, 2 owners, and a clean title, this Toronado is a standout find for classic car collectors or anyone looking to relive a glorious chapter of American motoring. A front-wheel drive pioneer. The Toronado nameplate made waves in 1966 as the first front-wheel drive American car since the Cord 810 in the 1930s. By 1978, the Toronado had evolved into a true luxury cruiser with unmistakable styling, confident performance, and innovative engineering that set it apart from the crowd. The 78 model was part of the final year for the second-generation body style, a bold, sculpted look with prominent fender lines and a squared-off front end. This example features a black exterior that presents well, paired with a striking red interior, a timeless combination that oozes both attitude and elegance. Power and performance. Under the hood, you'll find Oldsmobile's reliable and torque-heavy 403 cubic inch V8 engine, made into a smooth-shifting automatic transmission. Though this generation of Toronado emphasized comfort and style, it still packed a healthy punch under the hood, delivering enough low-end grunt to make highway cruising a breeze and city driving feel effortless. With just 77,200 miles, this drivetrain has plenty of life left. Whether you're planning to cruise to shows, enjoy sunny weekend drives, or simply add a unique car to your collection, this Toronado offers vintage performance with a confident ride. Interior, red, retro, and remarkable. Step inside, and you're greeted by a plush red interior that perfectly contrasts the sleek black exterior. These cars were built for long-haul comfort, with deep cushioned seats, wood grain trim, and enough legroom to stretch out and enjoy the ride. From the dash to the door panels, everything screams 1970s luxury, but with a flair that only Oldsmobile could deliver. Power options, tilt steering, and a quiet cabin make it an ideal ride for those who appreciate both style and substance. While the listing doesn't provide interior photos, the seller notes the car has no significant damage or mechanical issues, and with just 2 owners since new, it's safe to assume it's been kept in solid condition over the years. 2 owners. Clean history. No hassle. This Toronado comes with a clean title and has already been paid off, making for a hassle-free sale. The ownership history is refreshingly short, just 2 owners since 1978, suggesting the car has likely been kept with care rather than passed from hand to hand like many classic vehicles. Being over 45 years old, it's rare to find a Toronado in this shape with such low mileage and a clear, straightforward history. For a buyer looking for originality and honesty, this car checks a lot of boxes. The legacy of the 1978 Toronado. The 1978 model year marked the end of an era for the larger Toronados. In 1979, Oldsmobile would significantly downsize the model in response to changing market demands and government fuel economy regulations. That makes this 78 one of the last of the full-size Toronados, big, bold, and built to cruise. It was also one of the final years before Oldsmobile began to fade from GM spotlight. As such, these cars are increasingly appreciated by enthusiasts who recognize their role in American automotive history, especially as survivors become harder to find. An affordable entry into classic luxury. Offered at $8,000, this Toronado is priced to sell. It represents an excellent opportunity to get behind the wheel of a distinctive, vintage American coupe without breaking the bank. It's an ideal starter classic for a younger enthusiast or a perfect addition to a seasoned collector's fleet. Classic car values are rising, and uniquely styled vehicles from the late 1970s, especially those in good condition with low mileage, are becoming increasingly desirable. This car sits at the sweet spot between collectability and affordability. Location and contact info. The car is listed in Bowerston, Ohio, with location marked as approximate. No specific contact information is included in the listing, so interested parties will need to reach out directly through the platform where it was posted. As always with vintage cars, a pre-purchase inspection and in-person visit is highly recommended. But based on the description, this looks like a solid example with a lot to offer. Final thoughts. The 1978 Oldsmobile Tornado was born in an era when American automakers were doing their best to blend performance with luxury, innovation with tradition. This particular example, low miles, sharp color combo, and solid ownership history, offers a rare chance to enjoy that balance in a car that's both distinctive and affordable. Whether you're a longtime fan of Oldsmobile's legacy or someone just discovering the charm of 70s personal luxury coupes, this Tornado deserves a closer look. Stylish, smooth, and built for the open road, it's more than just a car. It's a time machine on four wheels. For sale, 1973 Oldsmobile 98 Coupe, a time capsule of American luxury. For the discerning classic car enthusiast or collector, opportunities like this don't come along every day. Offered for sale by Naugatuck River Motors in Watertown, Connecticut, is a 1973 Oldsmobile 98 Coupe, a true survivor that embodies the style, substance, and smoothness of 1970s American luxury. With only 83,000 original miles on the odometer, this black-on-black two-door coupe is more than just a vintage ride. It's a preserved piece of automotive history, lovingly maintained to reflect the era in which it was born. A grand American statement. In the early 1970s, Oldsmobile's 98 series sat proudly at the top of the brand's luxury offerings. The 1973 model year marked a subtle design refresh, bringing in the federally mandated 5 miles per hour front bumper and an updated grille design, while retaining the long, low, and wide silhouette that made it an icon of personal luxury. This particular car showcases those classic lines beautifully. The glossy black exterior, free of rust and body imperfections, hints at decades of care and attention. The panels are straight, the chrome trim is intact and shining, and the stance is pure 1970s elegance. Whether you're rolling up to a show or cruising the boulevard, this car makes an unmistakable impression. A powerful heartbeat, 455 rocket V8. Under the long, sculpted hood beats a 455 cubic inch rocket V8, one of the largest and most legendary engines of its time. Known for smooth power delivery and effortless torque, the 455 CI motor is a natural cruiser. Just tap the gas, and this heavyweight glides forward with authority. Mated to a smooth shifting automatic transmission, this Olds 98 offers an easygoing and refined driving experience. The car reportedly runs excellent, with a quiet exhaust system and responsive acceleration. Whether you're cruising at highway speeds or gliding through town, the drive is relaxed, smooth, and unmistakably classic. Comfort inside and out. The luxurious black interior is in fantastic shape, holding true to its original design and materials. Plush seating, expansive door panels, and chrome-accented trim speak to an era when comfort and craftsmanship mattered. The seats are supportive, the dashboard is clean and intact, and the climate control system is in working order. Even better, the factory air conditioning blows cold, making this classic more than just a garage queen. It's ready to be driven and enjoyed. Whether it's summer shows or fall leaf-peeping cruises, you'll be riding in comfort. Rust-free and road-ready. One of the biggest concerns with classic cars, especially full-size 1970s models, is rust. Fortunately, this Olds has been spared the ravages of time and weather. According to the seller, the car has been meticulously stored in a dry environment, preserving both body and frame integrity. Underneath, there's no rot, no rust, and a solid frame, which is rare for a car of this vintage. This isn't a patch job restoration or a car pulled from a field and slapped together for sale. This is a car that's been pampered and preserved, standing the test of time thanks to careful ownership. A collector's dream. Whether you're a collector, a muscle-era cruiser, or just someone who appreciates vintage American metal, the 1973 Oldsmobile 98 Coupe offers a unique blend of power, elegance, and originality. With the low original miles, clean title, well-preserved body and interior, and a strong drivetrain. It checks all the boxes for a long-term investment or weekend cruiser. The seller, James Welcome of Naugatuck River Motors, has priced the car at $15,500, with negotiation possible for serious buyers. With the current market for classic 70s American cars heating up, especially for well-preserved examples, this Oldsmobile represents excellent value. Why the 1973 Olds 98 matters. The early 1970s marked the end of an era for American automotive design. Before emission controls and downsizing redefined the market, cars like the 98 celebrated excess. Huge displacement engines, massive interiors, and unapologetic presence on the road. The 1973 model year, in particular, is a bit of a milestone. It was the last year before catalytic converters and unleaded fuel mandates began to alter engine tuning and performance. It also featured the final iterations of pre-downsized GMB and C-body styling in its full glory. In many ways, a 7398 is the perfect entry point into big-body American luxury, modern enough to drive comfortably, old school enough to feel like a time machine. Don't miss out. Listings like this don't last long, especially when the vehicle in question is in this kind of condition, with documented mileage and a clean, straight body. Whether you're dreaming of your next show car, a weekend cruiser, or just a head-turning piece of American heritage, this 1973 Oldsmobile 98 Coupe deserves a serious look. Interested buyers are encouraged to contact James Welcome directly to schedule a viewing or to request more details. The car is located in Watertown, Connecticut at Naugatuck River Motors, 175 Northfield Road, Watertown, Connecticut 06795. Round pushpin listed 6 weeks ago, still available. Telephone receiver, serious inquiries only, no trades. On the road, relive the era. Make it yours. This 1973 Oldsmobile 98 Coupe isn't just a car. It's a rolling tribute to a bygone era of American style, comfort, and performance.